What would you do if you were the king of hell, possessing power beyond your wildest dreams? Would you abandon your throne and go to the human world to live amongst humans? No? Yeah, I wouldn't either. But that's exactly what Eudaimon does. Our main character Eudaimon pretty much sits on a throne all day in boredom. Then one day, he just decides that living amongst humans would somehow cure his boredom. Crazy, right? Like, who really wants to be a human in this economy? I mean, we didn't even have a choice to be born into this game called life. And here Eudaimon is choosing to be a human over a king. Even Eudaimon's brother, Hades, who also rules hell with him, decided that this was a crazy idea to live amongst humans.
Eudaimon is one of the two monarchs of hell. The god of demons is normally seen sitting on his throne next to his brother Hades. They watch humans go about their lives to see if anything exciting happens. Then, one day, Eudaimon decides he's tired of watching humans and wanted to join them. So he decided to live among the humans until it was time for him to return to his throne.
Goodbye, brother. I'll reclaim my spot in the throne when I die. I'm off to live my life full of excitement. I'm going to explore and see everything firsthand.
Hades speaks to his brother.
I hope you find everything you're looking for up there. Be safe, and don't die too fast.
Eudaimon entered into the human world as 30 years has just went by. We can see Eudaimon doing paperwork in his dead-end office job.
I can't believe I decided to be here. I thought this would be more exciting, but nothing's changed. There is a villain in Dragon Ball Z named Cell. He was imperfect at the time, but all he needed to do was absorb Android 17 and 18 to become Perfect Cell. He first absorbed Android 17, and now all that is left is for the Cell to capture Android 18. Bulma Briefs, a brilliant scientist, made a remote that will deactivate Android 18 with just a push of a button. Bulma gave the remote to Krillin. There, on an island, Krillin gets in close proximity to Android 18 for the remote to work. I remember watching this scene for the first time and I was so happy. Imperfect Cell had an intimidating design that scared me. Especially the way he would go around and absorbing any human that he could get his hands on. I couldn't stand that creature. Don't get me wrong, he's a very well written villain. Dragon Ball Z felt like a horror anime when he was introduced. When I watched him for the first time, man, I was scared of him. Now imagine my delight to know that Krillin can put an end to the Cell transformation. All he needs to do is press that red button and blast 18 out of existence. He had enough time to do it too, because Vegeta and Trunks is on the island fighting Cell. So Cell couldn't attack Krillin even if he wanted to. It's probably debatable if Krillin even had enough power to even destroy Android 18, even if she's immobilized. For the sake of conversation, let's just pretend Krillin can pull it off. So this is basically checkmate. Cell is going to lose here. Krillin's gonna get the job done. Right? Wrong. Because Krillin decides to destroy the remote. This creates the opportunity for Cell, the villain who's killed thousands of people at this point, for him to absorb Android 18, thus achieving his perfect Cell transformation. This will literally put planet Earth in danger. And I'm just staring at the TV saying, that's stupid. Why would he do that? Okay, it's bad, but it's not all bad because Vegeta is fighting Cell right now, so Vegeta can easily destroy Cell. Nope. Instead, Vegeta decides to let Cell absorb Android 18, transforming him into his perfect form. And again, when the first time I watched this, I remember staring at the TV thinking, that's stupid. Why would he do that? When Eudaimon decides to leave his throne and live amongst humans, my first thoughts are, that's stupid. Why would he do that?
Clock out time as the workday is over. Eudaimon is walking down the crowded sidewalk in the middle of rush hour, questioning life.
This is so boring. I thought living amongst humans would make being alive more exciting, but nothing has changed. There has to be more to life than just simply existing. All I want is something to get my blood pumping. I just want to feel something besides boredom.
Eudaimon walks a little further down the sidewalk through a dark alley. He heard an ominous voice coming from the direction of the dark path.
Eudaimon.
Eudaimon turns around to see who called his name. Seeing that nobody's there, he ponders on what exactly is going on.
Who's back there?
With no response, Eudaimon decides to walk away. But when he turned around, he notices that his path is blocked off by another brick wall. He is confused and looks back to now see that the whole scenery has now just changed. A floating specter can now be seen staring towards Eudaimon's direction.
Who are you? I am the one that called your name. Come to me, young monarch. I have a proposition for you. I did want more excitement in my life, and I don't have anything to lose.
Out of curiosity, Eudaimon walks towards the mysterious specter, and until he was no more than 5 feet from his hood-covered face.
I heard your calling, and I have an offer for you. If you jump off this cliff, you will embark on a journey filled with excitement, where you'll be free to do whatever you want. This thing can't be serious. I could die if I jump off this cliff, and I'll just be back in hell with Hades. On the other hand, if I jump off this cliff, my prayers would be answered and I could go on an amazing journey. I'll have to hear more from this thing.
Eudaimon proceeds to listen to the specter's proposition.
You have my attention. What's the catch? You'll have to do a favor for my master. You'll meet her on the other side. All I have to do is one favor and I'll be allowed to do whatever I want? That's correct. If you do this favor for my master, you'll be allowed to do whatever you want. This sounds too good to be true. I am bored though, so I might as well do it. I don't have anything to lose. What's the favor? You will find out more from my master when you see her. That sounds fishy. But I've also been dying to go on an adventure, so I will do your master's bidding. As long as I can have fun and keep myself entertained, that should be fine. All you have to do is jump off this cliff. I can do that.
Eudaimon begins running as he jumps off the cliff. The specter now has an evil smile on its face, as Eudaimon is now falling into the specter's plan and possibly to his own death. Eudaimon closes his eyes as he regrets his own decision.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. Being a human is lame. I would much rather be a superior being with superpowers ruling over my own dimension, but no. Eudaimon here thought working a 9 to 5 would somehow be more interesting. I swear, sometimes I believe people's lives would be a lot more better if they took my advice.
Eudaimon opens his eyes as he's surprised that he's not dead. But he's even more surprised to see that he's in a whole nother realm. He can't quite make out the symbols or the tall white walls surrounding him. Eudaimon wanders through different doorways, eventually leading him into a room with a man laying down on a bed.
You're not supposed to be here. You must return to your plane.
Eudaimon is confused by what the man is telling him. The man, Morpheus, summons his scythe, preparing to execute Eudaimon.
You have crossed the first plane of existence, and that makes you a threat to reality itself. Whoa. Maybe we can work something out. I don't even know how you ended up here, but now I'm going to get rid of you, so you don't tear the fabric of reality. What do you mean tear the fabric of reality? I just wanted to go on an adventure and be free to do what I want. I see. She must have sent you. I'll have to kill you quick before she shows up to ensure the failure of her plan. I'll try to make this quick and painless for you.
Morpheus prepares his scythe to execute Eudaimon. Morpheus aims at Eudaimon's head. Eudaimon successfully dodges the first attack. Morpheus goes in for a second strike, but this time Eudaimon catches his blade. Eudaimon rests his palm on Morpheus' face. Eudaimon unleashes his magical technique called Hell Fury, a powerful fire magic that incinerates the top half of Morpheus' body. The lower half of Morpheus' body hits the ground, making Eudaimon the clear winner of this battle.
This guy's all talk. I was hoping he would be stronger than that.
Eudaimon stares at the remains of the man he just killed, when a flash of light appears out of nowhere. Hecate, a goddess of magic, appears right before Eudaimon.
I am Hecate, the goddess of magic. I'm the master of the specter you met in the first plane of existence. He said you had a favor to ask me. Who was that guy I just killed? That was Morpheus, the god of dreams. He's also the creator of your reality. You mean, yes, you understand perfectly. You just killed your own god. Now you're free to do whatever you want. Only on one condition. What condition? You have to jump through each plane of existence until you reach the top and kill every creator. Why me? I need an immortal without ties to their creator. Because people who start as mortals cannot gain immortality or jump to different realities. But you can. You're an immortal with no ties to reality. What if I want to go back? That would be impossible. Now why is that? You don't have reality to go back to. Your reality was actually destroyed the moment he woke up. Everyone that you have known has been a part of Morpheus' dream. You mean I killed everyone from my reality? Yes, but you can bring them all back. When we kill all the creators, we can recreate everything in our own image. Since you don't have a reality, you now have the status of a vagabond, which means no one can wipe you from existence anymore, and you can do anything you want. The only person that can wipe you from existence is me, since I brought you here. I'll agree to help you on 2 conditions. We create my reality exactly like it was before I left. I don't really care about the other realities. What's the other condition? I get to explore along the way. The only reason I agreed to do any of this in the first place is it sounded interesting. You have a deal. Let's get going. I can't wait to see everything. Hopefully there's strong beings out there for me to fight.
Eudaimon and Hecate embark on a journey of many lifetimes to travel through each plane of existence and recreate reality in their own image.
Hey everyone. The preview to the next episode is coming up. But first, if you have the courage to work with the Manga Newborn team and brainstorm new ideas for different characters, then add that same character to our story, then contact our email at manganewborn@gmail.com. Every story you see displayed on our platform is 100% original content. Basically what that means is Manga Newborn turns your everyday anime fan idea into a story. So if you would like to support an anime fan's dream, consider checking out our Patreon and become our team's official sponsors. And tell us what we can do better to make these stories more amazing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Oh, and one last thing. Let us know in the comment section on how you feel about this episode. Thank you everyone.
Eudaimon goes face to face with the Minotaur. The Minotaur has evil intentions on what he's going to do to Eudaimon. However, Eudaimon is not fazed by this, as a look of excitement creeps onto his face. Hecate observes the fight with curiosity. Eudaimon and the Minotaur charges towards each other. The Minotaur, with immense power, punches Daemon so hard he can be seen crashing through the ground. The deadly creature unleashes multiple strikes upon Eudaimon's body. Eudaimon's body continues to receive punishment from these deadly blows. A cloud of dust arises, but underneath we can see Eudaimon going underground. Eudaimon springs from underneath the ground, holding a scythe in his hand, catching the Minotaur off guard. Eudaimon uses his scythe to split the creature in half.
Now that was fun. I'll deal with this god of death after I warm up against some lesser creatures from this world.
Eudaimon arrives at another creature named Medusa. She has a much evil presence than a Minotaur that Eudaimon previously defeated. Hair full of snakes ready to devour Eudaimon.